Okay, I have another fun activity for you that you can do outside. If you do not want to go outside, you can use a piece of paper and marker or a whiteboard marker, whatever. You could use those things outside as well. But we are talking about the letter U this week, and we're talking about the sounds it makes and where you would find U in words. So we're at that point in kindergarten where we can recognize letters in any part of the word. So beginning, middle, end, or anywhere in between. We should be able to recognize the sound and know when a word is there so we can write that word without looking at it. So let's talk about the two sounds that we know U makes. First of all, we know the one that it usually makes. It usually says, U, umbrella, U, umbrella. But we just learned that U can sometimes say its name also because it's a vowel and vowels can say their names. So U can either say or it can say U. It can say its name. And U can be found anywhere in words. It's at the beginning of words, the middle of words. You can always find U in words. You do have this fun sheet in your packet that's awesome, and I asked you to do this on the lesson plan. You just look at the picture, sound out the words, which one uses the letter U, s, n, s, n, s, n. Which one had the U? The first one, you color it. So this is a fun sheet. You can do this, or you can do what I'm about to show you, or you can do both. But I'm going to show you something fun that isn't on the lesson plan because it is so nice outside. I want you guys outside as much as you can be. I do not have chalk at my house. I do have water, a cup, water, and a paintbrush. Almost everyone would have this. If you don't have a paintbrush, you can even use your fingers. So you really only need a cup and water. So I bet you have that. I'm using this lovely Santa Claus cup that I found in my cupboard. And when you take a paintbrush with water and you put it on the cement, it shows up exactly like chalk. I'll show you after I do a couple. So I'm going to be doing that instead of chalk. But remember, I think I've said this before, it disappears very quickly. So if you're writing a long word or you're trying to do a whole list, it won't all show up at the same time. So I have these two bright green cards. One says beginning, one says not beginning. I'm going to look in a book for words that start with U, so use the beginning letter, and words that just use the letter U, whether it says or U. So or U, if they use the letter U, I'm going to write a U under if it's in the beginning or if it's not in the beginning. So anywhere else, if a U is in there, I'm only going to write the letter U. You could change this. You could write the whole word, or you could do the opposite. If you don't want to make a U every time, you could just do a tally mark under beginning or not beginning. So that's how you can change it. Make a tally mark, write the letter U, or write the whole word. Those are three different ways to do this same activity. One's easier, and then it gets a little bit harder. So you get to pick. Maybe do all three too. And I'm going to do that while reading a story. This story is called The Girl Who Never Made Mistakes. I'm not going to read this whole story for you. I'm just doing it as an example. But I will read this to you sometimes. It's a really good story. So, The Girl Who Never Made Mistakes. Did you hear any U's in the title? I didn't hear any U's there. So let's go on. Remember, we're just looking for words that start with U. I'm going to skip to a page where I find one. Oh, here's a good one. She matched her socks, and of course, I see the letter U there, but I didn't really hear it. Course. I'm going to skip that one for now. She put her shoes on their proper feet. Did you hear it? Put. Put. Now, does put begin with the letter U? Nope. It has the letter U in it, but it does not begin with the letter U. So under the not begin, here's my options. I could either just do a tally mark, or I could write the letter U, or I could write the whole word, t. I'm already losing it. Let me grab it so I can show you it. So that's what you can do for every word that you find. Okay? And like I said, it's going to go away pretty quickly. But I'm going to keep going. You're going to find a lot more words that don't begin with U, probably. Let's keep going. She remembered to feed her hamster Hubert. Hubert. Did you hear that U in there? That time the U said its name. Hubert. Did Hubert start with the letter U? But did it use the letter U? It sure did. Hubert. So same thing. You get to pick. Either make a tally mark, write the letter U. I'm doing a lowercase u because it's not at the beginning. Or write the whole word, Hubert. Awesome. I'll show you again. I just wrote it like that. The water works wonderfully. Awesome. If you're not finding any words, if I went through this whole book, I would eventually find words, but I want to get this going. If you're not finding any words, you could also just think of your own words. What words do you know that begin with the letter U? U, umbrella. The word umbrella. So it starts with the letter U. I'll do a capital U. I could write the word umbrella. Or, this is fun, I could draw an umbrella. So I'll show you that. Those were my options that time since I thought of the word on my own. Ooh, awesome. So you can do this thinking of U words, words that use you, words that begin with you, finding words in a book. Have someone read the book to you and you just listen or follow along with your finger until you find one. And this is a great U activity. Like I said, you do have this one and this one's awesome too. Do them both if you want. But this is something really fun to do outside and you're in the sunshine and you're playing with water. Oh, look how much fun. You can put water all over yourself if you want. You're outside. Have fun. It's just water. Awesome. I hope you guys like that and I hope you guys have a fabulous weekend too. Bye, kiddos.